Hey everybody, Scott Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Doug Christie Studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Have you not subscribed yet? Did you go 3-0 yesterday and you still haven't subscribed? Come on, mash that subscribe button, and that way you hit that little bell, you get notified every time a new video comes up. What could be sweeter? I'll tell you what could be sweeter. Checking out our websites, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, deep dives into every contest going on. College basketball, pro basketball, NHL. You want it, we got it. Check it out. Sides, totals, derivatives, halftime bets, and propositions. It is very cool. No site like it is America's #1 predictive site for college basketball. If you haven't checked it out, do yourself a favor and get your butt over there right after this video has finished. All right. And last but not least, let me know what you're playing. Are you tailing? Are you fading? Are you thinking I'm going to go 3-0 again today? Well, we'll see. If you better jump on that tail if you are. Are you thinking the magic can't continue for 2 days in a row? Well, then you better tail and let us know why. And of course, let us know what you're playing. What are you on today? A lot of games out there, a lot of fun stuff happening. So let us know what you're jumping all over with both feet. And if you hit it, you not only win your bet, but you get something that money can't buy. You get a shout out at the end of the video and an official attaboy from none other than yours truly. So let us know what you're playing in the comment section. And yeah, we'll get y'all hooked up. Quick recap of yesterday's action. We went 3-0 on the free side, as we had Liberty, which is the worst thing about taking Liberty is now I sing Liberty, Liberty, Liberty all fucking day long. And we also had Atlanta, as they took care of business there against the walking wounded of the New Orleans Pelicans. And how about a little nightcap? Who jumped on the money line? Anybody jump on the money line? We had Phoenix plus 17 at Golden State. And they took care of business in fine style, winning outright. Raise your hand. How many people were cussing me after the first quarter when Golden State was already up by 12? You're like, yeah, you don't know nothing about the... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Little rally by Phoenix in the second quarter, and it was never close the rest of the way as far as our cover goes. And on the premium side, those guys also went 3-0 with our picks today. We had the Houston... the Houston-Cincinnati over. We had Wofford -6, and we had the Siena-Iona under in that contest there. So it was a fine day all around. That's 6-0 if you're scoring at home, and we're looking to do it again today. So let's get right to it, shall we? Taking a look first of all as a Wisconsin. Green Bay. Oh no. We're starting with our tried and true, with our one and only. It's Akron. It's Akron at home against Miami of Ohio. We're gonna try it again, guys. So be careful, because now I'm on it. You know how that works out. Where are we at? I think we've cashed the first half under in 11-13, 12-14, something like that. Very still very good stats. This one caps out. It's 100. The line's 129.5 right now. I'm guessing they're going to throw it to us around 62.5. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I hope they don't go any lower than that. I got to tell you, if it gets down in the 61 range, I'm going to take a pass, because the 2 times they've met this year. When Akron was on the road, they put up 60 in the first half, and when they came home and played Miami there, they put up 64 as Akron took control and poured in a ton of points on their own. So it's getting close, but I'm not going to fade. I'm not going to fade a trend like that. We're going to keep playing it. I'm not going to get scared off, and so we're going to go Akron first half under. Whatever that number ends up being, hopefully in the 62.5 range would make me happy. All right, now we're moving on to the horizon as Wisconsin Green Bay takes on #1 seed Wright State. I'm looking at the total again there and playing another under, the under 149.5. Neither of these teams plays fantastic defense, especially the Phoenix. However, Wisconsin Green Bay has been better lately, allowing just an average of 71.1 points per game over their last 7 contests. And that doesn't sound that good, but it is. It's 9 points below their season average on the defensive end. Meanwhile, Wright State Raiders, they've been even stingier, giving up just 62.9 points per game in their last 7, which is, while they play better defense, that's still 4.5 points below what they've been doing for the season. So they're both trending the right way on the defensive end of the ball. The 2 games these guys have played together, it's been ugly, especially from beyond the arc. Neither team has shot better than 31% from 3-point land. I think they both have familiarity. They both crank up the defense, and I think this one stays under the total of 149.5. And lastly, finishing off in the NBA as the Sacramento Kings travel to our nation's capital and take on the Washington Wizards. Wizards are a 2-point favorite, and I'm liking the Wizards at home right here. Note that the Kings' offense has struggled lately. They've averaged just 111 points per game over their last 6, and in those games, they have covered just twice. Meanwhile, the Wizards have been much better as of late, scoring 121.5 points per game in their last 6, and they have beat the number 5 times in those 6 games. Give me the hotter team at home, laying a short number. I like the Wizards right here, minus the 2 points. I like the Wright State, Wisconsin Green Bay under 149.5, and our old pal, like a nice warm blanket that's all frayed around the edges. I like that Akron first half under 62-ish. All right, so get down on those free bets with me at the end of the night, guys. You know the drill. Gather up those tickets. You can join me as we head back to the window. All right, let's take a look at our shout outs for today. I like it when I have a long list because it means that those guys that tailed me, they came in and got the job done. So kudos to you guys. I like it when you tail me, and I like it when I hit. All right, so Paulie D said he's on Houston, and Houston was all over Cincinnati as they pulled away in the second half and buried the Bearcats. El Duque, he says, you smell that? You smell it? Are you smelling it? He says, I smell money. And where was that money coming from? That was coming from the Queen City there. You think that terrible smell in the air is Skyline Chili. Actually, it was money as the Houston Cougars took care of business against the Bearcats, and El Duque was all over the Cougs. Thomas M., he had the Sixers and the Spurs money line. Ryan S. hit a 2-teamer with Charleston minus 9.5 and Northeastern minus 10. Laid the big number. No scared. And he ain't scared of big numbers like that. Very nice. Landon H., he said he made Wofford. That was his big play. And yeah, good for you, brother. That was like I said, that was one of our premium picks. And you sniffed that one out on your own. Nice job. And you had a nice payday there. He said the Terriers are on fire, and indeed they are. We'll see what happens as they continue on. And Miguel said got his regular bets where he plays 5 units on Wisconsin, Atlanta minus 1.5, Liberty, and those came in for him as well. Borno was on Houston, the Hoosiers, Liberty, Bradley, Iona, Caps and the Jets, first period over. A bunch of junkies out there with these first period overs. He had Watson over Keimer and Kirk over Kisner. A lot of K's there, so nicely done as Bubba took care of business. All right, Borno, good hit for you, my man. Time Traveler Steve, he said the Bulls will fold today like a cheap rag. Absolutely right. And I asked Time Traveler Steve if he was indeed a time traveler, because that's exactly what happened. Freaky dude. And he said he took the he liked my little joke. There's a bit like my little joke about the Lipscomb chapsticks. They're actually the Lipscomb whatever the hell they are. Is that the Bisons? Yeah, it's weird. They're plural. Is that the team that's the Bisons instead of the Bison? They're listed as the plural. Like North Dakota. They're the North Dakota State rather. They're the Bison. But these guys, they're the Bisons. I don't get it. English maybe not their first language. Anyway, he took the well, at the end of that all that he took the over in that game, over 137, and he had a solid math strategy here. He said statistically probably not going to go 0-6, so he tailed our first pick. Very nice. Which pick was the first one? Doesn't matter. He could have tailed any of them. So there you go. And he also got down on the Hawks minus or plus whatever. Yeah, that game was kind of crazy as that line was kind of bounced around all day long for both sides. I think it ended up being Atlanta minus 1.5. So yeah, good job there, my friend. Cactus Capper, he had South Dakota in a pick'em. He also had Houston money line. Cody L, new papa that he is, had Liberty and South Dakota. The astute Aardvark, he had North Dakota State, and he has sniffed those Cougars. That smells like money. And Derek G had Houston outright. Absolutely correct, Derek. You pulled that one off, my friend. And Mark said he tailed the astute Aardvark on Houston. He tailed Time Traveler Steve on Lipscomb Liberty over 135. Nice job. I love it when a plan comes together. When I'm throwing out good picks, when you guys are throwing out good picks, and people are picking them up and putting them down and putting a little money in their pocket. That's what I like to hear. B-Phils, too. He had the Wolves minus 7.5. He had North Dakota State. We had the Legion of Picks. Had Pittsburgh under 6.5 goals. A small play on that one, but it hit. He tailed us on Atlanta at Wofford. He teased Indiana and paired it with Liberty. That sounds like a whole bunch of winners right there, Mr. LOP. Nice job. Kent P, he had a pick on Wisconsin, and he said he liked the Deep-3 today. You're a man with good taste, my friend. Just went 3-0. And Jimmy Jack, 35, says going big on Wisconsin. Woohoo! No sweat, baby. I bet you were sitting in your rocking chair firing up that victory cigar when they were up by 24. And then, holy shit, here comes Ohio State with an unbelievable comeback. Had a chance to win it in regulation. Instead, it goes to overtime, and Wisconsin pulls away and covers. Sweet action. That is outstanding, Jimmy Jack. Well done. I know you weren't sweating it at all. Mikey B had Houston, and he had the LA Kings under 6. Chucky P tailed us on Phoenix, Golden State. There you go. And the New Orleans over 238. We also had a couple of new commenters today. They didn't have a fantastic day with the picks, but I love to hear from you guys. Keep throwing your picks up there. I know there was a couple guys that played a couple 2 and 3 team parlays and just had a couple bad breaks that didn't go their way. So get down. You keep sharing your picks with us, guys. Love to hear from you new ones, and love to hear when it's your first time. Let us know so we can be gentle. All right, kids. You guys have a great day. Let's keep it rolling, shall we? It's time to get serious. It's the week of the tournament season really kicks into gear, and let's crush some victories, shall we? Look forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. Have a great day. Good luck, and we will see you mañana.